What's up, gang? This is Kristopher Collins, the creative archetype, repping Fort Hill in the city of Seven Hills. This is episode 87 of Get Struck Tuesdays. I drop new art videos every Tuesday at midnight Eastern Time. Thanks again for checking out the videos. In this episode, I paint not one, but two mixed media watercolor and Posca paintings. Stick around and I'll show you what tools and supplies I use to create these wonderfully wonderful pieces. Starting things out with this piece, and it's titled Watching Over Us. Just want to remind everyone that these paintings are for sale. They're 24 by 18 inches and ready for a blank wall in your office or home. Just comment on the video or message me if you're interested. You can also drop a comment and let me know what you think about them. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Kristopher Collins. Thanks again for joining me here, Get Struck Tuesdays, every Tuesday. And we're on the road to 100 episodes. So I hope you guys, stick with me and see what I got in store for you. Some of you guys are interested in what tools or supplies that I use to create these beautiful, wonderful paintings. And I do say wonderful and beautiful paintings because that's what they are, man. And I'm not going to sell them short at all. And I'm just blessed to be able to paint these things and be in a place with my art to where I'm so comfortable to do stuff like this. And it's been a long road to get here. And this isn't it. So it's exciting to see where I go next. With that being said, check out my supplies, guys. Okay, so this is everything that I used to paint these wonderful paintings. Wonderful paintings. Okay, first off, let's start with the brushes. Okay, so the brushes, they're just basic brushes. I actually got this set from my cousin for Christmas. And pretty simple little deal here. Not sure how much they cost, but I guarantee you they weren't that expensive. At least I don't think they were, but who knows? Knowing my cousin, he might have splurged on me and I don't even know it. So off to the paints. I've got some different sets that I like. This one I got from the Art Box downtown. I really like these Mei Ling sets. So I plan on getting more of these at some point, honestly, because I just love them so much. So this one is pretty much, worn pretty well. Especially the blue, I like. That blue is really pretty. But anyway, I like this set. I don't really use these things here, but I do like the set. Very cool colors. So you can see there a little better. Like this. This is a good set, and I also use this. And like I said, I used both of these for these two beautifully wonderful paintings. Mei Ling. This set right here is legit. I love this set, and I'm probably gonna have to buy another one because I love it. So there's that, and pretty much got everything you need. You also have some pretty glittery, or I don't know what they call them, but they're like glittery type of paints that you can use. I usually paint on top of a basic paint after it dries, and it looks really good. But yeah, so these are the two sets. Oh, and I don't ever use this. I've seen these before, and I might have used them a long time ago. Actually, I never used the watercolor one, but I've used the Pentel ink brushes like this. Never used this one. Just, I don't know why. Maybe I'll try it one day. Who knows? So yeah, there are the two watercolor sets. I've showed you guys this before, but this is like my little go-to pouch with my pens and my pencil that I use. I actually didn't use any small pens from here, except for my Posca pen that I have, and it's not actually in here. So speaking of Poscas, I've got this old Oster, I guess I say it, Oster, this Oster bag. I guess a pair of clippers came in it or something, and I put this cool keychain on there. Pretty neat. For those who know. Yeah, so these are my Posca markers. These are all of them. Well, I do have a couple packs too. But anyway, got a bunch of different stuff here. Everything from, the normal, regular size to the thick boys. Also have some fine ones that are more like this right here, this size. I used the black at this size, but that was about it. Anyway, those are my Poscas, and I use water. I use a cup of water, just a regular cup, and I try to keep my water clean. It is smarter to do 2 cups of water. I probably should practice what I preach. And I just have a paper towel just on hand at all times. Whenever painting, you can fix any mistake with a paper towel, believe it or not. Well, I mean, I say any, but might take a little extra work. Also, watercolor paper, I use the 18 by 24, the 24 by 18. 24 sheets, 140 pound. This is some great paper. I really like it. And I think it comes from Hobby Lobby, actually. Master's Touch here. I believe it comes from Hobby Lobby. You ever wonder what your funeral will be like? Will people cry and say amazing things about all the wonderful stuff you did? Will your friends and family laugh about all the wild crap you did when you were growing up? Or will you die alone with a small funeral where those who attend are just glad you're no longer a burden to them. I guess we'll truly never know, or will we? But as for me, I just hope I get my flowers. Flowers from my friends and family. Flowers from all the women from over the years. Flowers from my coworkers and anyone who benefited from the time and energy I invested in them. You know what they say, men don't get their flowers until they're dead. Funny, but they say the same thing about artists. The title of this painting is You Never Really Know Until You Do. Let me know what you think of this piece. Let me know what you think of both pieces. And share the video if you can. It really helps me spread the word about Get Struck Tuesdays. And I just appreciate you guys for doing that. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for all you guys who watch every week. Peace and love. And remember to give a special man in your life their flowers.